In 2004, a silent messenger from the cosmos reminded us of Earth's fragility. Its near encounter coming in 2029 is a fleeting brush with fate, a moment when the universe confronts human insignificance. As it approaches, we are left to wonder about our place in a universe controlled by forces we cannot influence. A celestial traveler named Apophis hurtles through the void, a massive asteroid that occasionally crosses paths with Earth's orbit. Just as Apophis casts its shadow across the Earth, the mystery of human dreams also casts a shadow across our minds. Are our dreams simply random neural firings? Or are they glimpses into something larger, perhaps even connected with another universe? Could the same forces of chaos and cosmic order that govern asteroids like Apophis also shape the dimensions of reality that we encounter in our dreams? In the face of these cosmic events, philosophers and scientists have pondered whether the human mind, through dreams, might touch the infinite and in some unknowable way connect to the multiverse. What if dreams aren't just products of the human mind, but rather windows into something much larger? Or is our brain itself a universe? If so, then is it possible that our universe is just a brain of some intelligent being? Can our universe think or understand like our brain? Does our tiny brain have any connection with this enormous infinite universe? In the summer of 1875, in the picturesque Swiss village of Kessville, Carl Gustav Jung was born. His early years were filled with wonder as he explored the natural world around him, captivated by the mysteries of life. The son of a pastor, he was drawn to spiritual questions, sensing that there was something profound hidden beneath the surface of existence. By the early 20th century, Carl was already establishing himself as a brilliant thinker, breaking new ground with his theory of the collective unconscious. His work went beyond the confines of science and entered the realm of philosophy and spirituality. His deep exploration of the unconscious, particularly through dream analysis, reshaped psychoanalysis and gave birth to the idea that dreams could provide insight into both the self and the collective human experience. One might wonder whether these two seemingly distinct concepts could be intertwined. Could human dreams be a way of accessing parallel universes or alternate dimensions? Could the subconscious mind, freed from the constraints of waking reality, tap into other planes of existence? These questions move beyond traditional scientific inquiry into the realm of metaphysics and philosophy, demanding us to reconsider the boundaries between imagination, reality, and the cosmos. This video seeks to explore this intersection between human dreams and the multiverse, drawing from both philosophical and scientific perspectives. We will delve into the historical and cultural significance of dreams, examine the theoretical framework of the multiverse, and consider whether dreams might provide a portal into alternate realities. While this question may never have a definitive answer, it opens up fascinating discussions that challenge the very nature of existence itself. You're watching Space 9, unveiling the mysteries of the cosmos, your gateway to the universe. The nature of dreams. To understand the possibility of a connection between dreams and the universe, we must first explore the nature of dreams themselves. Dreams have fascinated humanity for millennia, with different cultures and philosophers offering varied interpretations of what dreams are and what they signify. In ancient Greece, dreams were often seen as messages from the gods, a form of divine communication. Homer's Iliad describes dreams as prophetic, offering glimpses into the future. In ancient Egypt, dream interpretation was a formalized practice, with dream books detailing specific meanings attached to different dream symbols. Across many ancient cultures, dreams were not seen as mere illusions or flights of fancy, but as meaningful experiences, often tied to spiritual or cosmic realities. The philosophical exploration of dreams can be traced back to figures like Plato, who in the Republic presents a theory that the soul, in its dreams, glimpses higher forms of truth beyond the material world. For Plato, dreams could potentially offer insights into realms of existence that transcend our ordinary experiences. However, it is René Descartes who famously problematized the nature of dreams in relation to reality. Descartes, in his Meditations, pondered how we can be sure that what we experience as waking life isn't just another form of dream. His famous line, "I think, therefore I am," was partly a response to the uncertainty of whether our waking consciousness could be trusted more than the consciousness we experience in dreams. Descartes' skepticism planted the seeds for future philosophical inquiries into the nature of reality and subjective experience. In modern psychology, Sigmund Freud presented a more pragmatic approach, viewing dreams primarily as expressions of repressed desires and unresolved psychological tensions. Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams posited that dreams were deeply personal, rooted in the subconscious mind, and thus disconnected from external realities. Yet even Freud acknowledged the power of dreams to influence waking life, suggesting that they could sometimes act as revelations, illuminating hidden truths about the self. These historical and philosophical perspectives raise important questions. Are dreams a reflection of our deepest inner thoughts and emotions, or are they windows into something beyond ourselves? If dreams have the capacity to reveal truths about existence, could they also provide glimpses into alternate realities, possibly even other universes within the multiverse? Science meets quantum theory. The idea that our universe could exist within an intelligent being's brain is both fascinating and thought-provoking. Recently, scientists have observed images of neural networks in the human brain that strikingly resemble large-scale structures of the universe. This similarity in appearance raises intriguing questions about the possible connection between the microcosm of our minds and the macrocosm of the cosmos. Could everything we know, from galaxies to quantum particles, be part of a neural process in a vast, incomprehensible intelligence? Just as neurons in our brain create thoughts and consciousness, perhaps the stars and galaxies serve as the neurons of this larger being. This concept suggests that we might exist within a vast consciousness, with the universe being a byproduct of its thoughts. The idea challenges our understanding of reality, making us question whether we are part of a much larger mind, one that operates on dimensions and timescales far beyond our own. Does this also mean that the structure of our tiny brain is very similar to our universe, if we ignore the size? The intersection of cognitive science and quantum theory opens up a tantalizing area of speculation, where the seemingly separate realms of mind and the quantum universe might interact in ways that shed light on both human consciousness and the fundamental nature of reality. So how science understands dreaming from a neurological standpoint, and then examine whether quantum theories of consciousness could offer insights into how dreams might connect with multiverse theories. Cognitive science, particularly neuroscience, has made great strides in understanding how dreams are generated by the brain. Dreams primarily occur during the rapid eye movement, REM, stage of sleep, although they can also happen in non-REM stages. During REM sleep, electrical activity in the brain resembles the activity present during waking hours, especially in areas like the visual cortex, the amygdala, involved in emotional processing, and the hippocampus, involved in memory consolidation. Dreams, according to the neurobiological model, are seen as byproducts of brain activity, essentially the mind's way of processing memories, emotions, and experiences. However, this theory has evolved. Modern cognitive science acknowledges the continuity hypothesis, which proposes that dreams are not just random, but actually reflect concerns, problems, and experiences from waking life. Some researchers argue that dreaming plays a key role in problem-solving, creativity, and emotional regulation. The dreaming brain may be simulating possible scenarios to help us navigate our waking reality better, testing out potential future outcomes or resolving unresolved conflicts. Yet, despite the advancements in cognitive science, the nature of dreams still poses many mysteries. Why do dreams often have surreal, illogical, or non-linear narratives? Why do we experience dreams with such vividness that they seem to take place in a reality of their own? These questions invite a deeper exploration of the relationship between consciousness and the nature of reality, and this is where quantum theory enters the conversation. Quantum mechanics, the study of the smallest particles of matter and energy, presents a model of reality that is deeply counterintuitive. It suggests that at the quantum level, particles like electrons and photons exist in states of superposition, meaning they can exist in multiple places at once. Furthermore, quantum entities behave probabilistically, existing in a range of possible states until they are observed, at which point they collapse into a single reality. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, raises questions about the role of consciousness in shaping reality. Quantum mechanics has been explored by several scientists and philosophers as a potential framework for understanding consciousness. One of the theories suggests that consciousness arises from quantum processes within microtubules, tiny structures in the neurons of the brain. According to this theory, consciousness is not merely a product of classical neural activity, but is deeply tied to quantum processes. Penrose and Hameroff's theory posits that the human brain, through these quantum events, may have access to different realities or dimensions beyond the classical understanding of the physical world. So could the dream state, where the brain is functioning differently from waking consciousness, allow a form of quantum processing that connects to alternate realities? Though cognitive science generally views dreams through the lens of neural processes and memory consolidation, quantum theories of consciousness suggest that dreaming may go beyond the biological workings of the brain. If consciousness has a quantum basis, as Penrose and Hameroff suggest, it's possible that during sleep, when the brain operates in a mode less bound by classical physical rules, consciousness could interact with the quantum realm, allowing us to experience different realities. In this speculative model, dreams could be more than mere mental constructs or random neural firings. They could represent moments when consciousness briefly interacts with the multiverse, allowing us to perceive alternate dimensions or realities. This idea bridges cognitive science's understanding of the brain with the more mysterious, non-classical world of quantum mechanics. Ultimately, the exploration of consciousness at the intersection of cognitive science and quantum theory suggests that dreaming may involve more than just processing memories and emotions. It might also offer a glimpse into the fundamental nature of reality itself, a reality that may be far stranger and more multidimensional than we have yet to imagine. Dreams have long been regarded as profound experiences that bridge the gap between the tedious world and the divine or mystical realms. In many ancient cultures, dreams were not merely fleeting, subjective experiences, but were often seen as messages from higher powers, glimpses into otherworldly dimensions, or tools for spiritual awakening. Parallel worlds theory. Even the concept of the multiverse, the idea that there are infinite universes, possibly existing in parallel to our own, has its roots in both scientific theory and philosophical speculation. Some of the earliest discussions of the multiverse can be found in ancient philosophical texts, but it wasn't until the development of quantum mechanics in the 20th century that the idea gained serious scientific attention. The many-worlds interpretation, MWI, of quantum mechanics, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett in 1957, suggests that every possible outcome of a quantum event creates a new, branching universe. This interpretation implies that there are an infinite number of parallel universes, each with its own version of events, people, and histories. If Everett's theory holds, then there could be an infinite number of versions of you, each living a different life in a different reality. Some versions of you may have made different decisions, encountered different people, or even existed in completely different physical environments. Cosmologists, too, have explored the multiverse in the context of string theory and cosmic inflation. String theory suggests that there may be multiple dimensions of reality, some of which are hidden from our perception. The theory of cosmic inflation, which explains the rapid expansion of the universe following the Big Bang, also suggests that our universe may be just one of many, each with its own laws of physics. But what does all this have to do with dreams? Some thinkers have speculated that if the multiverse exists, it is possible that human consciousness, especially in states such as dreaming, could interact with or perceive these other realities. One of the central ideas behind the multiverse theory is the notion of parallel selves. If there are infinite or near infinite versions of the universe, there could also be an infinite number of versions of ourselves, each living out different lives based on different decisions, events, and circumstances. Every time we make a choice, the multiverse theory suggests that alternate versions of us may emerge in different universes, following the other paths we did not take. A compelling question arises. Could our dreams be glimpses into the lives of these parallel selves? When we dream of being in unfamiliar places or having unfamiliar experiences, might we be tapping into the consciousness of another version of ourselves living in a different universe? Perhaps our dreams are the brain's way of switching channels between different versions of reality, allowing us to briefly inhabit another version of our own life. For instance, someone who dreams of having a completely different career or living in a foreign country, despite having no intention or memory of such a life in waking reality, could be experiencing the life of a parallel self. In one universe, you might be an artist, while in another, you are a scientist. In another universe, you might never have met the people who are central to your current life. Dreams, in this sense, could be windows into these alternate existences. The evil demon hypothesis. Some dreams are so vivid that they leave a lasting impression, as if they were real events. People often report a sense of déjà vu or familiarity with places or people they've never encountered in waking life. This feeling might suggest a connection to parallel realities where those places and people do exist, and where the dreamer has experienced them in another version of their life. Lucid dreaming, the ability to become aware that one is dreaming and to exert control over the dream, offers a fascinating way to explore the dream multiverse connection. In lucid dreams, individuals report being able to manipulate the dream environment, interact with dream characters, and even create new realities within the dream. Could lucid dreaming provide a means of consciously navigating between different dimensions or universes? From the perspective of the multiverse theory, lucid dreamers might be able to consciously direct their awareness toward alternate realities, choosing to explore particular universes or interact with specific parallel selves. If dreams are indeed windows into the multiverse, then lucid dreaming could serve as a tool for more intentional exploration of these other worlds. In the 1970s, philosopher Hilary Putnam proposed the brain in a vat thought experiment, which asked whether it would be possible for a brain to exist in a vat, connected to a computer simulation that provides all of its experiences. Putnam's argument raises questions about the nature of reality, perception, and consciousness. If we are brains in vats, how do we know that our experiences are real? Similarly, lucid dreaming raises the question, if we can control our dream experiences, does that mean we are influencing reality? Could lucid dreamers, through their conscious engagement, interact with different versions of reality in the multiverse? If we take the multiverse theory seriously, a thought experiment emerges. What if our dreams are not mere figments of imagination or subconscious processes, but actual experiences of parallel worlds? Could dreaming be the brain's way of tuning into alternate versions of ourselves, accessing different dimensions or realities within the multiverse? While this idea remains speculative, exploring it through a philosophical lens offers an exciting framework to examine the connections between subjective experience, reality, and existence. The dream argument opens the door to considering whether dreams could be more than illusions. If the multiverse is real, one might entertain the possibility that some dreams could be experiences of alternate realities rather than mental constructions. Descartes' famous evil demon hypothesis, in which a malevolent entity deceives humans about the nature of reality, parallels the multiverse idea in an intriguing way. Instead of a demon, what if it is the structure of the multiverse itself that leads us to experience multiple realities in our dreams? To explore the dream multiverse connection more deeply, it is essential to examine subjective experience. Phenomenology, a branch of philosophy that studies consciousness and the structures of experience, can help illuminate this question. According to phenomenological thinkers like Edmund Husserl and Maurice Merleau-Ponty, consciousness is always directed towards something. It is intentional. Dreams, like waking experiences, are part of this intentional structure of consciousness, in which we engage with worlds of perception, emotion, and meaning. From a phenomenological perspective, dreams are not simply random images or nonsensical narratives, but intentional acts of consciousness engaging with alternate realities. If we apply this phenomenological framework to the multiverse theory, we can think of dreams as subjective experiences of other worlds. Rather than assuming that dreams are unreal because they occur within the mind, we can consider them as real experiences of different dimensions of existence. For example, in some dreams, we might have vivid memories of people, places, or events that do not align with our waking life. These discrepancies could be interpreted as interactions with alternate versions of ourselves or alternate universes where those experiences took place. Additionally, the multiverse theory suggests that different universes may have different physical laws or structures of reality. This could explain why dreams often defy the logic of the waking world, featuring impossible events, bizarre physics, or inconsistent timelines. Within the multiverse framework, such illogical dream experiences could be moments when our consciousness connects with a universe where the rules of reality differ from our own. This, though, also strengthens the possibility that the structure of our brain is very identical to the structure of the universe. Ancient civilizations' stance. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, placed great emphasis on dreams as conduits for divine messages. Dream interpretation was an important aspect of religious life, and priests in dream temples were trained to help individuals understand the meaning of their dreams. Similarly, in ancient Greece, dreams were closely linked to the divine. The Greeks believed that certain dreams were prophetic, offering guidance from the gods or warnings about future events. The philosopher Plato wrote that dreams could reflect truths about the soul, offering glimpses into deeper spiritual realities. Temples dedicated to the god of healing, Asclepius, were sites where people sought incubation dreams, dreams that would provide divine healing or insight into medical issues. These incubation rites involved individuals sleeping in a sacred space in hopes of receiving a message from the gods during their dream state. The indigenous cultures of North America also have rich traditions related to dreams. Among many tribes, dreams were considered sacred and closely connected to the spiritual realm. In Hinduism, for example, dreams are understood to reveal deeper truths about the self and the universe. The concept of Maya, or illusion, suggests that waking life itself is a form of dream, while dreams may offer insight into the ultimate reality beyond the material world. Hindu scriptures, including the Upanishads, discuss different states of consciousness, including waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, as pathways to self-realization and connection with the divine. In this sense, dreams can be seen as windows into a transcendent reality, offering a bridge between the soul and the cosmic order. In the Christian mystical tradition, dreams were often considered a way for God to communicate directly with the soul. Similarly, in almost all cultures and philosophies, dreams have been regarded as an important means of communication between humans and God. In the modern world, science has largely taken over the task of explaining dreams. With the advent of psychoanalysis, particularly through the work of Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung, dreams began to be understood as windows into the unconscious mind. Jung's ideas have had a significant influence on contemporary interpretations of mystical and spiritual dreams. According to Jung, dreams are a crucial part of the process of individuation, or the integration of the self, where the conscious and unconscious mind are brought into harmony. But despite the advances of modern science, dreams continue to captivate the human imagination. The ancient mystical view of dreams as portals to otherworldly realms, divine messages, or spiritual experiences still resonates today. While our understanding of the brain and consciousness has evolved, the enduring power of dreams lies in their ability to connect us to the mysteries of existence, offering us a bridge between the material world and the infinite possibilities of the unknown. Counter theory: why dreams and the multiverse may be unrelated. While the idea that dreams may provide access to alternate realities or multiverses is a compelling and imaginative concept, there are several counter-arguments grounded in both science and philosophy that challenge this notion. These objections arise from a more conservative understanding of both quantum theory and the nature of consciousness, as well as a more careful examination of what dreams truly represent. One of the primary counter-arguments to the idea that dreams are connected to the multiverse is that they can be fully explained by neurobiology. The study of sleep and dreaming has advanced significantly over the last few decades, revealing that dreams are a product of complex neurological processes in the brain, particularly during REM, rapid eye movement sleep. During this stage, brain regions such as the limbic system, involved in emotion, and the visual cortex become highly active, while other areas, like the prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic and reasoning, remain less active. This explains the vivid and often irrational nature of dreams. The activation synthesis hypothesis, first proposed by J. Allen Hobson and Robert McCarley in the 1970s, holds that dreams result from the brain's attempt to make sense of random neural firings during sleep. As the brain cycles through REM stages, it generates seemingly random electrical signals, which the higher brain structures, particularly the cerebral cortex, try to synthesize into a coherent narrative. This model suggests that dreams are byproducts of neural activity, not access to alternate realities or dimensions. Further evidence from neuroscience indicates that dreams serve important biological functions, such as memory consolidation, emotional processing, and problem solving. Studies have shown that the brain uses dreams to process and integrate experiences from waking life, helping us make sense of our emotions and experiences. These functions appear to be internally focused and adaptive for the individual's well-being, which undermines the idea that dreams are windows into external realities or multiverses. One of the more speculative ideas connecting dreams to the multiverse is based on quantum mechanics, particularly the many worlds interpretation, MWI, which posits the existence of multiple branching universes. According to this theory, every decision or quantum event results in a new universe where the alternate outcome occurs. However, applying this interpretation to dreams stretches the bounds of both quantum physics and cognitive science. Quantum mechanics deals with phenomena at the subatomic level, and the weirdness of quantum behavior, such as superposition and entanglement, has not been conclusively shown to apply to macroscopic systems like the human brain. The brain operates under the laws of classical physics at a scale that doesn't exhibit quantum effects in the way subatomic particles do. While some scientists, like Roger Penrose, have proposed that consciousness might involve quantum processes, as in the orchestrated objective reduction theory, this is a highly speculative and contested idea. Most neuroscientists believe that brain functions can be explained without invoking quantum physics. Moreover, the many worlds interpretation does not suggest that we can somehow interact with or experience these alternate universes. The branching of realities occurs at the quantum level, far beyond our conscious awareness, and there is no empirical evidence that dreams offer a portal to these parallel worlds. Quantum theory is often misused in popular culture, with its more exotic implications being stretched far beyond what physicists actually propose. In this case, the application of quantum mechanics to the subjective experience of dreaming may be more an exercise in creative speculation than scientific reasoning. Another strong counter-argument is the absence of empirical evidence supporting the idea that dreams provide access to other realities or dimensions. While personal anecdotes about vivid or recurring dreams may suggest to individuals that they are experiencing something profound, such subjective reports are insufficient to establish a connection between dreams and the multiverse. In science, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. For the hypothesis that dreams connect to the multiverse to be taken seriously, there would need to be some measurable, testable phenomenon that can be observed across individuals and verified through experimentation. Currently, no such evidence exists. Dreams, as far as scientific investigation has shown, are a subjective and often idiosyncratic phenomenon tied to personal experiences, emotions, and the brain's processes. The lack of a reliable method to objectively study dreams in a way that would support their connection to other realities makes the hypothesis difficult to defend within a scientific framework. From a philosophical perspective, there are also significant concerns about linking dreams to the multiverse. One issue is that the claim is inherently unverifiable. If someone asserts that their dreams are providing them with glimpses of alternate realities, how could such a claim ever be tested or proven? The very nature of dreams is subjective, and the multiverse hypothesis is notoriously difficult to test. Without a clear methodology for validating these experiences as anything other than the workings of an individual's mind, the claim becomes philosophically problematic. Another concern is that linking dreams to the multiverse risks slipping into solipsism, the idea that only one's mind is sure to exist, and everything else, including other people and external reality, may simply be a projection of one's consciousness. While solipsism is a long-debated philosophical stance, it does not provide a useful or practical framework for understanding the world, and connecting dreams to the multiverse may similarly lead to a dead end in terms of producing useful knowledge or insights. While dreams hold a certain mystery and can provide profound insights into our subconscious, it is far more likely that they are reflections of our inner worlds rather than portals to alternate universes. The connection between dreams and the multiverse remains, for now, a speculative bridge too far, unsupported by current scientific understanding. Conclusion: an open philosophical question. The question of whether human dreams have any connection to the multiverse is a fascinating and complex one that touches on multiple areas of inquiry, including cognitive science, quantum physics, mysticism, and philosophy. While the idea of dreams as portals to alternate realities captures the imagination, it remains an open and largely speculative philosophical question with no definitive answers. At the heart of this question lies a tension between scientific materialism and metaphysical speculation. On one hand, modern neuroscience has provided detailed explanations of how and why we dream, describing dreams as the brain's way of processing emotions, memories, and experiences during sleep. The consensus among cognitive scientists is that dreams are a neurobiological function rather than evidence of contact with external or alternate realities. The activation synthesis hypothesis and other neurobiological theories describe dreams as internal constructs generated by the brain, random firings of neurons that our mind attempts to synthesize into coherent narratives. On the other hand, quantum theory, especially the many worlds interpretation, MWI, and speculative quantum consciousness theories, opens the door to more exotic possibilities. The idea that we exist in a multiverse, with countless parallel versions of reality branching off at every quantum decision point, suggests a world far more complex and interconnected than our everyday perceptions reveal. Some theorists, inspired by these ideas, speculate that the altered states of consciousness we experience in dreams might allow us to access or perceive these parallel worlds. However, this remains purely speculative, as there is no concrete empirical evidence to support such claims, and quantum phenomena have not been shown to affect human consciousness in a way that would suggest interaction with alternate realities. Furthermore, mystical and spiritual traditions have long interpreted dreams as pathways to higher knowledge, divine messages, or encounters with other realms of existence. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians to the Greeks to indigenous peoples, saw dreams as windows into the soul or the supernatural. Even in modern times, psychoanalytic theories, especially those of Carl Jung, maintain that dreams provide a bridge to deeper layers of the self and the collective unconscious. While these traditions may not explicitly connect dreams to the multiverse, they suggest a broader view of dreams as experiences that transcend the material world, pointing toward a more mystical understanding of consciousness. Philosophically, the question of whether dreams connect us to alternate realities raises deep issues about the nature of reality, consciousness, and perception. What constitutes reality, and how do we know that what we perceive is the true reality? Are dreams simply reflections of our internal worlds? Or might they provide glimpses of external dimensions beyond our waking comprehension? The boundary between dreams and reality is notoriously fluid, and this fluidity fuels the idea that dreams might tap into hidden truths or alternate versions of existence. Ultimately, the question remains unresolved. The current scientific consensus leans toward a neurobiological explanation for dreams, while metaphysical and mystical interpretations open the door to alternative possibilities. The connection between dreams and the multiverse, if it exists, is likely far more complex than our current understanding allows. For now, this remains an open philosophical question, one that invites further exploration across disciplines, but resists definitive answers. In this way, the dream multiverse hypothesis, much like dreams themselves, remains a subject of both wonder and mystery, a space where science and speculation meet but do not yet converge. Hope you like this video. Please let us know your thoughts on this topic. Thanks for watching.